What up, Space Talk time, baby. Now, typically, we like to do these live, man, have a little fun with it, but I was chilling, usually when I'm down here on a non-live stream day, I'm recording, shoot content for Kicking It With Most, the other YouTube page. Check that out if you're into kicks. But we had the schedule drop last night, and you know, that's an exciting time, baby. It's like Christmas, so to speak, man, because now we get to put dates and times with the schedule. So I was excited about that. So it's only right that we come in here and give a quick reaction to it, because obviously, when we go back and stream on Monday, 3 o'clock actually, that's when we'll, talk about this a lot more in depth. But with that being the case, man, let's get into it. So hit that like button and subscribe if you have not done so. But to start it out, week 1, home. Shout out to the fact we got a home opener. Man, we haven't had a week 1 home opener since I was here. That would have been what, 2014? I think that was the last time we opened up at home. Yeah, versus Cleveland Browns. That's the AB. This is Sparta. Kicking the punter in the face game, man. Shout out. But obviously we won, so it was a great sign. But now we get a chance to do that again versus the Niners, whether that be Brock Purdy, Trey Lance, whichever one they roll out. That's going to be an exciting game, man. So I definitely like that. And I like the fact it's a 1 o'clock kickoff. Call me weird, but week 1 Sunday at the crib, I love it being at 1 o'clock. I just feel like it starts the season off, in a more traditional manner. But then after that, man, week 2, we hopping right into that prime time versus them Cleveland Browns. Now, with Cleveland, we know Deshaun Watson. All right, cool. We're going to see how much he's improved from last season. Now, this is still early in the year, but either way, man, I like the fact that they're showing a lot of optimism and respect for this Steelers team. To put them in prime time Monday Night Football week 2, yeah, they think we're going to be pretty good. And I think they are right. Then after that, man, we got to go on the road. Shout out to Viva Las Vegas. This one I might low-key have to pull up on. I'm strongly considering this one. But you got Sunday Night Football, man. Out there in Vegas, week 3, back-to-back primetime games, man. We're going to find out if we are really must-see TV. The way that the schedulers have dropped it for us, man, they making it feel like we must-see TV. So let's make sure that we respond appropriately and get out the gate starting fast. But that's going to be a lot of fun, man. And we obviously know that's going to be a good matchup anyways, man. But then from there, man, we spin the block, go take it down to Houston, a little 1 o'clock kickoff. A little interesting with the time being 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because if I remember correctly, I think they are 2 hours behind. So probably a little bit of an early of a kickoff, but either way, man, the dude's going to be fine, man, because we know with Texans, you got the young rookie stars, right? CJ Stroud, Will Anderson. All right, cool. We're going to find out what it's looking like, man, early in the process. And then we got Baltimore, man. Baltimore coming to us, 1 o'clock kickoff. Oddly enough, I kind of like that they have actually spaced out our Ravens game. This is like the first time in a while. Usually it's like we're playing them in December 1st and then turning around and playing them on like December 15th or December 20th. It's usually like back-to-back weeks, it feels. But at least in this capacity, they do have us facing them earlier in the season, man. So I do like that. Obviously, this would be our second division game as well, being that we would have faced the Browns in week 2. So I definitely like that. But now we got this bye week. Now the bye week is slightly early, being that it's at week 6. Just like, man, so you're going to get 5 weeks in, take a pause, and now it is time to run the gauntlet. Because, you got to go to LA. I don't mind traveling to LA after the bye week. 4 o'clock kickoff Eastern Standard Time. So 1 o'clock out there. We not tripping. That's going to be beautiful. Then from there, you back at the crib. You bring in Jacksonville. We're going to get Trevor Lawrence versus Kenny Pickett. If both guys are healthy, 1 o'clock. I love that. I really love the fact that it's 1 o'clock because right after that, we got the Thursday night game against the Titans. Now, the NFL did us a favor here because we're the home team. When you're the home team on Thursday night, that is an advantage. You don't have that day of travel, so you get an extra day of rest, an extra day of prep. So I do like that. But once again, we're in prime time. Respect that. And it doesn't pertain to week 9, but this year we do know that you are able to get flexed into multiple Thursday night games, as well as there can flex you Sunday night, Monday night. No longer are you obligated to stay with one particular network. So that has changed also. So it's a lot more potential for us to have even more primetime games added to our schedule already as it sits, and we are scheduled for a good amount of these things. But then after that Thursday night game, man, we're still at the crib. Love that. If we're gonna do Thursday night, give me 1 o'clock on Sunday the week before, and then let me be at the crib the week afterwards, man. I love that. 1 o'clock once again, man, against the Green Bay Packers. We get a chance to see Jordan Love. All right, cool, man. We're going to find out what that's looking like. Then after that, we take the bus right on up to Cleveland. All right, 1 o'clock there. That's still a little interesting that they did the, well, actually, no, it's not. Because we were primetime Monday night the first time versus them. So I could get the 1 o'clock on the spin and the block element of it in week 11. So I do like that. Week 12, now versus Cincinnati. Going to them once again, 1 o'clock kickoff. That's one of those ones, man. I'll believe that they're going to keep it at 1 o'clock when I see them keep it at 1 o'clock. I think by that point in the season, man, both of us are doing what we're supposed to do, and both of us have really continued to make noise. We know the blood or the bad blood just between the organizations. And when you're talking about having two young, very talented teams, that's one of those ones that I think they potentially flex. So keep our, we'll keep our eyes out on that one. But it's obviously Thanksgiving time frame, right? November 26th. So all good. Not a holiday game, but still going to be a vibe for us. Then after that, man, December 3rd, bringing them fighting Kyler Murray. He should be back by then, think he should be. But it's 1 o'clock game, so all good. But now it sets up the part where I'm not the biggest fan, but if we're going to do it off of 1 o'clock. We have our second Thursday night football game. First time ever that you're getting multiple Thursday night games. We understand the challenges logistically, we understand the challenges physically, and then we understand the challenges in terms of just your schematics prepping. You don't have a lot of time. And with us, at least if we're going to have another Thursday night game, we're at the crib. So New England comes to town. We're fresh off the 1 o'clock with the Cardinals, very similar to early in the year. I just don't like the fact that this is the second Thursday night game because that is going to be a lot, man. But like I said, man, we're at the crib, so cuts down on the travel, so salute that. Now in week 15, this is new, so they don't actually schedule the time. We just know we're going to play the Colts. It is tentatively scheduled as a 1 o'clock game, but this is one of those ones where you're going to be flexible. This could be at 4 o'clock, 4:25, 4:15. It could be in the primetime slot, so that's why they leave it open like that because, at that point in the season, we're going to know a lot about us. We'll know a lot about the Colts. We're also going to know a lot about their rookie quarterback, Anthony Richardson. So if everything is playing out the way that it's supposed to be, who knows? Maybe that gets to 4 o'clock kickoff time. Then after that, man, December 23rd on a Saturday, might I add, 4:30 kickoff, Cincinnati Bengals coming to town. We love that. And I like the fact that it's 4:30. You don't have to make it a legitimate 8 o'clock kickoff where it to be prime time. 4:30 is going to feel like prime time, especially that time of year. It's going to be dark by the time the second quarter hits, and then it's going to be an absolute vibe in that second half, man. And I'm sure at that time of year, man, there's going to be some big time AFC North positioning going on and some playoff movement going on. So we're going to need to take care of business. Then after that, we got to take the long haul ride out to Seattle. New Year's Eve, December 31st, 4:05. At least they show a little love with it being a 4:05 and not at 8 o'clock. But we know, man, the guys ain't coming home until the new year. That's just how it rolls out there. But that'll be a good game for us, though, man. And then setting up the big money match, man. Obviously, us on the road in Baltimore, week 18. We will see what that looks like, man. Hopefully, it's for us to be closing out the division, winning it all, and ultimately getting that 1 seed. But we've seen how this matchup can go in the past, man. So that's one of those ones that they have as TBD also, because we know it could be played on a Saturday, it could be played on a Sunday, it could be prime time, it could be 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So just a lot on the table with that. But as a whole, man, I do think the NFL showed a lot of respect to us, man. They got us in prime time. Was it 7 times scheduled out the gate in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4 legitimate primetime night games in terms of Monday night, Sunday night, 2 Thursday nights. Then after that, you got a 4:30, a 4:05, and it's just 4:30 and a 4:05. Excuse me, in that one. So 6-10 like scheduled off the dribble as primetime. Or no, it was 4:05, 4:30, and 4:05. That Seahawks game was the last one, so that's the 7th one where it's a primetime or a national television spot. The 4 o'clock games are nationally televised spots. All right, so And we still got the potential to get 2 more added in, the Colts and that Ravens game, and that doesn't even account for any of the other potential flexing. So, the NFL, man, thinks that we must see TV. I gotta say, I agree, baby. So, you guys let me know your thoughts on the schedule, especially now that it's out, it's official, no leaks. I got to be surprised. Hopefully, I got to enjoy it as well. But you guys let me know your thoughts on it, man. And which games are you looking forward to the most? Travel plans, all that good stuff. But you know I appreciate you for tuning in. And until next time, baby, peace.